tackling your bread and butter. So what was your first introduction into drugs and specifically cocaine from a dealing perspective?
Well, when I was in my 20s, I tried to move it with some of my friends. It didn't work out.
Yeah.
We really didn't get a good product. I didn't know much about it then. And that didn't last too long. When I came back in 90, I seen what all the young guys in the neighborhood were doing. So naturally, you know, I came back. I shook a few of them down. I hooked up with somebody that was just selling packages.
Yeah.
You know, making 2, 3, 4,000 a week. I hooked up with him. I started to learn the business better. And then I just gradually moved my way up to flipping kilos.
But here's what's interesting, and I know we chatted about it. You had a direct connect to Colombia outside of your, you know, Cosa Nostra ties.
Yeah.
Walk us through that, and how did that happen?
Well, it was funny. There was a girl in the neighborhood that was actually going over to Colombian.
Okay.
She was hooked up with them. And through her, we got our connection, believe it or not. And that's how we started. And I worked with them for several years with the Colombians.
Yeah.
And I had a nice connection with them.
Yeah.
Anything I need, they gave me. And it was a good relationship with them for a while.
You know, the source, was it Cali? Was it post Medellin? Was it North Valley? Did you know like kind of the origin of it, or you didn't care?
I didn't care. And I don't remember, to be honest with you, Tom.
Yeah.
Well, that's over 30 years, almost 30 years.
No, of course. Of course. Yeah, but you're only 35. How is that, Bobby?
Yeah, I know, right? I wish.
So, okay, so you hook up with the Colombians, and you know, what's that dynamic? I always wondered, because you know, you are, you know, the Italians call it hombre di onore. You're a man of honor. You're a made guy. You know, this guy's probably tangentially hooked up with the cartel, a different organization. Were you like automatically respected? Like, what was that dynamic dealing with cartel guys being an LCN member?
Well, I dealt with several of them, and you know, it was a good relationship.
Yeah,
they knew I had some power up there.
Yeah,
this was before I was made. You know, they knew I had some power up there, and they seen the quantities that I could move.
Yeah,
I know I could have went a lot further with them.
Yeah,
with the quantity, I just didn't want to at the time. I was comfortable where I was in my business, and making 20, 30, 40,000 a week clear.
Nice.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was very lucrative. So I was happy. I wasn't greedy. I mean, I could have grabbed other people. I could have got the cocaine even cheaper, but I didn't decide to go that route. I kept my business the way it was. I built it up. I had one customer take 5 to 10 kilos a week from me.
Interesting.
Besides,
so before we get into the economics of it, so then, you know, you get your button eventually. And did you think that, you know, when you got straightened out and everything, was it communicated, hey, listen, you can't deal? Was it unsaid? Was it looked the other way? When the second you got your stripe, what was the understanding of what your responsibility was to do with or without drugs? How did that work?
They didn't want me to do drugs.
Oh, oops.
No, they didn't want me. They came to me. There was a pinch down, and that was right after Ralph Natali got pinched.
Got it.
You know, and they were hot, you know, and then with that, but they had nothing to do with it, obviously. And with the methamphetamines, whatever he was doing down there.
Yeah.
And they really wanted to stay away from the drugs.
Yeah.
But Ron Previty kept pushing Joey.
Hey.
Ron Previty was an informant with the FBI, the state police. They knew what I was doing, and they were trying. They had no way to get into me. So they pushed, Joey pushed Ronnie on me.
Wow.
He wanted to start livening things up a little, I guess. And that's how they got into me.
Interesting. So before we get that, because I know I say this, you know, if you took a left turn versus a right, you'd be a CEO versus a capo, and I stand by that. So I want to see how you structured your organization. You know, you were capo? Did you have a right hand? Did you